What's going on, YouTube? It's NC, the place to be. Children, Mr. A&D, back to give you guys a SmackDown review for the season premiere of the SmackDown. And joining me this time, which is very rare for a SmackDown review, is not Deion Sanders for Primetime.
Yeah.
That exasperated, yeah. You got to put your Tim in it, like LA Knight did. You got to put your butt in it.
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you, boy. The hottest rising star in SmackDown. Well, it was the season premiere tonight. We got a ton of stuff. We had surprise appearance. Huh?
Did we?
I mean, we got a lot, but almost like a lot of nothing.
Is it one of those SmackDowns where people be like, oh, this was the best SmackDown in weeks, but it was still bad?
No, I'm not going to say that because, first of all, nobody should be calling this one of the best SmackDown. I mean, we did get a lot. Like I said, before we went on air.
People be saying that a lot, though. People like, oh, this is the best SmackDown in a while, but it still be bad. But compared to what it usually be, they be like, I guess this is good, but it's not.
It's like what we got was cool, but also we've seen it. And that's what like we had a lot of stuff thrown at us. Some of that stuff was same stuff, and some of that stuff, it was like it don't carry much weight to it, or made you scratch your head. And there was some stuff that I thought that was just genuinely good. Is it the best SmackDown? No. And I honestly think that Raw this past week was better than this SmackDown. It's just my personal opinion, but I still thought it was like a solid show for what it was. It's just that as of right now, it's the same. I am probably going to give an unpopular opinion about this, but I think I'm kind of getting, I'm over this. I'm starting to get over the bloodline. I'm starting to get tired of it. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Now I know you're probably being sarcastic, right? Because as of right now, I'm just like, y'all. The Jimmy Uso is getting more on my nerves. Like he's starting to have that go away heat, not the heat. Like he's an awesome ass. I can't wait to see Jay kick his ass. No, I'm like Jimmy Uso starting to get that go away heat. You know how some people in the tag team, when they break up and try to go out on their own, it's like some people are like, okay, let's see how this works out in solo stuff, and then some people you're just like,
yeah, no, it's a hit or miss.
Yeah, and right now I think it's missing with Jimmy Uso. I think it's really missing right now. So SmackDown starts off. John Cena comes out because hey, he can't work right now in film, and I'm just like, hey, why does keep coming to SmackDown? But I think he's supposed to be scheduled to SmackDown until like the end of October, and then we'll figure out stuff from there. And the fans is all still hype about Cena, and then Roman Reigns music hits. Roman Reigns comes out, and his return to SmackDown. He ain't been, God, when has he? It's been a while since Roman been on SmackDown or fucking
like
TV.
2 months.
I think it been a little bit longer than that, but since SummerSlam. So August, September, so about 2 months. Yeah, so it's been a while since he's been actually on TV. Cena said, I'm gonna. He was on the microphone, and he's going to give him a little curveball. Talk about something. I'm here to acknowledge you because you've been champion for 1,139 days. And Roman basically comes out and says, John Boy, if you're Hollywood, if you want to open up my show, you better do it the right way. And then, Tulsa acknowledged me and all that kind of stuff like that. He says, but everybody, since I've been going, everybody's sitting there calling John Cena the GOAT, but we know who the GOAT is. It's the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Cena says, all your accomplishments that you have for the long title reign and everything, it's earned. But I'm not here to challenge him tonight because he hasn't earned it, but he knows somebody who has. And that's where you hear the L.A. Knight. And L.A. Knight song come out. Of course, the crowd goes crazy for L.A. Knight.
I heard it.
What?
I heard it.
They legit went crazy for L.A. Knight. They did?
No. They said... You said that he said that LA Knight earned it?
Yeah, I know he didn't. I'm just saying, but that's what Cena was like. Cause, Cena got to endorse LA Knight, and he said because Cena hasn't earned it, but he knows someone who has. And even Roman Reigns was looking at him like like crazy. And then he says, you done good for yourself. But he said, but what really makes you think that you in the league with Roman Reigns. And then he said, but LA Knight says he's the fastest rising star in the business, and he says, LA Knight looks at him and he says, talking to him like that is a ticket to being talked about in the past tense. And he's the fastest rising star in the business. Then all of a sudden, as he's talking, Jimmy Uso comes and attacks LA Knight. He attacks him, starts beating him up, trying to beat him up in the ring. And then LA Knight quickly fights back and says Jimmy outside the ring. And then he gets on Roman Reigns' face. LA Knight said, I don't know if you understood what he said, but it's going to be LA Knight versus Solo Sikoa tonight. So it was a cool opening. Yeah.
I haven't seen Solo in a while. Did he get a beard?
No, I mean Solo got that little goatee thing going on, but he don't have like a full beard. No.
So it's not a beard. I feel like okay.
It's like a goatee.
Okay.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
Like that.
I thought I saw a beard because I seen a picture.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're talking about. I seen a picture, but I thought I was like, usually I'm pretty sure Solo has like the little mohawk with the guy. It's like it. Today it's just like he had a fade, not a mohawk, and a beard, not a goatee. But I just seen a picture, so it could have been edited. So.
Yeah. But he be rocking that Samoan mullet, basically, yeah, or the ramen noodle, however you want to call it. So, but it looks like we're going to be probably getting Roman Reigns versus LA Knight at Crown Jewel. Is it cool that LA gets a title shot? Yeah, but we know LA ain't winning no damn title right now. Yeah, he's still hot and everything, but he ain't getting no title right now. But to put him in there with Roman, so yeah, he's just to give him that rub. Then they talk about tonight that will be Jay and Cody will be defending their tag team titles against Theory and Waller, and Triple H has an announcement. So then right now we have the return of Pretty Deadly coming out. So Elton Prince injury is over. Now he's Elton Strong. They come out, yes boy, and then you know who they're going up against? Talking to you, Prime.
Sorry, my bad. You say it again, and
I said Pretty Deadly has a match coming up tonight. Do you know who they went up against?
Are you for real?
Yeah, they went up against the Brawling Brutes. I thought I was gonna see if you were gonna guess it.
No, but I thought you was joking. I thought it was injured.
No, his injury's over. He's healed up.
Oh, I thought he broke. I thought he spent there like 6 months.
No. They're back and they had a tag team match, and Rich Holland was making sure he does everything safe. He was still giving the strong moves and the power slam, both of them on top of each other. But there was a move.
You got me messed up. You got me messed up. If I get injured by this person, and the first thing I'm doing is get back in the ring with the same person. Yeah, no.
I feel you on that one because it's funny. They played up to that. Because towards the end of the match, Holland knocks Wilson off the apron, and Prince hits Prince with a release suplex. But then when he hits with a release suplex, Elton Prince acts like his knee is injured, and he's really selling this thing, right? He sells it to the point so much that the crowd starts booing Ridge Holland, as if he just re-injured him again after coming back in there. Like they was really about to cancel this man. Huh?
That's a weird gimmick he has.
Who, Ridge Holland?
No, the other guy.
Elton Prince?
Yes.
You talking about the whole Pretty Deadly gimmick?
No, because I know for sure his shoulder got hurt. Yeah. He was in a wheelchair. He was like, my knee hurt.
Yeah, well, because I know that they were playing up, but they did talk about his shoulder injury. But then he was just, overselling it of how bad he was banged up. That was the whole point of the wheelchair.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's getting to the point right now that the crowd is legit booing Ridge Holland to the point they try to cancel this man tonight. So then the other the dark-haired one gets a cheap shot on Holland, and then Prince rolls him up for the win. So it was all fake out anyway. but I was just like, it's gonna have Pretty Deadly back. But I was like, at the point they were really about to like get this man out of here if he had injured him again. I'm about to say, bro, you won't be able to be forgiven for this one. So Caleb Braxton's backstage with Carlito, who just returned at Fastlane.
It was some crappy music.
Well, I still haven't heard it yet. I'm scared to go listen to it now after what y'all told me. I'm scared to go listen to it now what you told me. But he's back there. Carlito says only one word to describe him back in WWE. Cool. Then Carlito goes to bite his apple, but then Bobby Lashley in his nice suit walks up and says his return at Fastlane was amazing and masterful. The last time he saw him, he beat him up on SmackDown long ago. And Lashley basically welcomes Carlito to his show, and Carlito says that was a long time ago. Now his first match back on SmackDown should be Bobby Lashley. But then all of a sudden, the Street Profits attack. Huh?
I didn't say anything.
Oh. The Street Profits attack Carlito in the back in the ring, and they about to hit him with a steel chair, and then Adam Pearce and Jason Jordan come to break them up. Jason Jordan got the nice
I don't think it's safe for him to be breaking up fights. What if they hit his neck?
I don't know, but Jason Jordan had his little Temptation suit on, with his little wavy hair, looked wet, but it was dry. I said, "Hey, Jason, man, where the hell you been at, boy? I ain't seen Jason Jordan in a minute."
Man,
I mean, I know where he's been at, but I was probably one of those. I was like a fan of Jason Jordan. I actually like Jason Jordan. I'm guessing you did.
Not after they was doing okay with him, but then when they put him in an angle thing, they kind of just backed him into a corner. It was like,
oh, you talking about the My Black Sun angle?
Yeah.
Backstage, we see officials after the commercial break. Carlito's still down from this beatdown, and the LW's going to check on him. But Bailey.
Oh, would you say he's hurt?
Oh, with your both fingers up?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Bailey comes back there to put over Io Sky as the women's championship for all. Selena Vega like, look, we ain't got time for this, okay? Because we try to help out Carlito, so you need to get out of here before you get put down. And they was arguing. And Adam Pearce said, "All right, stop. There's gonna be a match between y'all tonight, of course." And she do the chancla at her. Then the Bloodlines backstage, and see, this is the shit I don't like about Jimmy Uso. Jimmy was just sitting there, and he just acted very arrogant. I know that's part of his character. I know he's acting like that, but I'm just like, from what, like, the whole portrayal to the Bloodline by Jimmy, I was feeling it, and I was like, we can go deeper with the story. For him just to be like, all right, well, Jay out now, I want to be back in. Like that to me, that shit's lazy. To me, that. So
how did he explain turning on him?
He said he's like a quarterback out there. He said he says he's trying to be him. He said Roman was like, what are you trying to do? You say you're the quarterback. You trying to call audibles and stuff. And then, so he said, so you're like the quarterback. And he said, okay, so since you like the quarterback, what would you do? Basically, for everything that's been happening and Jay been going, because he says, look, Jay is old news, but he's holding the tag team titles, which is disrespectful, and to the team. Team with Cody Rhodes is a slap in the face, and Roman tells him to handle it, and then Jimmy just walks over the couch and tells Solo, he said, we got this. All right, come on, Solo. And I'm like, we're going back in the same circle, but taking Jay out and just putting Jimmy in. There was no explanation, basically, other than just he wanted us back in the Bloodline, unless I missed it. And I'm saying, like, that's lazy.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Because, like I said, when he turned on Roman and he was trying to get Jay to where I was like, okay, I was fine with him all the way up until the damn SummerSlam betrayal. Then when that SummerSlam betrayal happened, I said, well, maybe, just maybe, we can have something kind of creative. And what the fuck did they do? It's lazy. Like, okay, now Jay's going, he's doing his own thing. Now I'm trying to be back into the Bloodline. I'm just being this more arrogant, annoying version. And I'm like, ugh. Bailey takes on Selena Vega. We know the results. Bailey wins, but the role's playing.
Of course she does.
I'm about to say, Selena Vega is just there to eat pins. That's basically all is there for. So, Damage Control gets in the ring to attack Selena Vega, but then Charlotte Flair comes out, runs down there, and in this crazy looking outfit, and stands tall with Selena Vega. It was really nothing. Triple H comes out to make an announcement, and he said, "Well, here's because it's October. We had Fastlane, we got Crown Jewel coming up, we got Survivor Series."
Oh my God! Don't tell me. No.
Don't tell you what. I'm curious.
No, I'm saying when they did this whole manager thing just for Survivor Series.
No, you know what's fun? I was just about to say he didn't mention no War Games. Not yet.
No, I don't think it's gonna be War Games. I think it's gonna be Survivor Series. Actually, Survivor Series 5-on-5. I mean, if it is War Games, then I'm pretty sure it'll be Judgment Day versus somebody.
It would have to be. It would have to be
Judgment Day versus Bloodline.
But he says, but then he was talking to the camera just on Triple H. He said he doesn't know why he's out here, but he wants to get the fight. He says, not only has he been an incredible, successful in-ring performer, but Adam Pearce over the last 3 years as a WWE official has done an incredible job and a very thankless job. So he says now Adam Pearce is the new general manager of Monday Night Raw.
I thought he was already the manager of Monday Night Raw.
Say what?
I thought he was already the manager of Monday Night Raw.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, so I guess you just made it official now. And he said so.
I thought it was already official though. Remember him and Sonya Deville? I think Sonya Deville had SmackDown.
That's what I'm saying. I guess that's Triple H said Sonya Deville. I guess he wants to make it re-official now. Like I personally was like, okay, we're doing general manager. I'd rather you just mention. I'd rather you mention War Games. To be honest with you, to be completely honest with you, I'd rather you just say something about War Games. To be honest with you, but we didn't get there. And as he's about to announce the general manager for SmackDown, Dominic comes out. And he comes out to raining. He got some nuclear heat coming out here. And, I mean, he was talking. You could barely hear what he was saying because they just kept booing him and like that. So, Triple H even says, he says, I can't hear what you're saying. And he says, he asked the crowd if he can keep it down, but the boos is getting louder and louder. And he says, well, so Triple H takes it like a little dig at WWE. He was just like, always thought they were pumping in that noise. I didn't know it was that loud when you came out here. I was like, we doing this? Okay, sure. But Mysterio was talking about the injustice with the tag team titles, but Triple H said, you yelling at the wrong people. Adam Pearce is the general manager of Raw, but general manager of SmackDown is Nick Aldis. Now, when Nick Aldis came out, I could tell a lot of fans in the arena don't watch NWA, which I understand that.
Or old school TNA?
Old school TNA, yeah. So he didn't get like a loud pop that I would like him to get, because I know exactly who Nick Aldis is,
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so wait. At first, the first thing I thought of, because like I said, I probably don't know, because I haven't been keeping up. I was like, is Nick Aldis injured, retired, or whatever the case may be? Because I was like, why are they taking a talent of the caliber of Nick Aldis and making him a general manager? Now, I can say you can do the Kurt Angle storyline and have him like at Royal Rumble or WrestleMania wrestle a match.
Yeah, that's what I would say, because he's not injured. No, he just I'm being honest, he's just a seasoned older wrestler, so he's not injured. He's just like a veteran. So.
Nick Aldis is in his 40s,
right? Yeah, like almost probably to the other side.
I don't know if he's that old, but I do know he is seasoned. He's been doing this for a while. But I mean, he's the new general manager of SmackDown, and I'm like, okay. Because first I was like, I thought he was just gonna bring out Teddy Long. I just like hearing Triple H say "player."
Oh no, not Teddy Long. I ain't trying to be funny. You think Teddy Long? Never mind.
What, Teddy Long was the new goatee?
Teddy Long
oh, come on, player.
He's older. I'm just saying he's older. You know.
Yeah, I just thought I was like, because I just like hearing somebody say player, player. So Nick Aldis was just like, okay, well, I plan on doing what I can here on SmackDown, and best looking forward to some healthy competition from Adam Pearce, and Nick Aldis says that let's cut to the chase. A month ago, oh no, that's right. He said, "Oh, Dom, nice to meet you. I'm a big fan of your dad." And then now the crowd was like, "Oh, okay." So they got behind Nick Aldis on that one. So then he said, "Let's cut to the chase." A month ago, Cody Rhodes instrumented a deal that took Jey Uso to Monday Night Raw. In exchange, you're about to get a Raw superstar that must come to SmackDown. And now he wants to introduce who that new superstar is. Do you know who it is?
Mm-mm.
You want to take a guess?
Oh, Cody Rhodes.
No. That's what I said. No. It's not Cody Rhodes.
Zayn?
Huh?
Sami Zayn?
No, but it's his best friend, Kevin Owens. Thank you. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. Please say
for
it.
What?
Huh?
For what? For what?
That's what I was like. Kevin Owens always moves from Raw to SmackDown every single draft.
It's not even that. It's just like, you can't be like, oh, we moved Jey Uso for a big piece, and then it's like,
but why
bring up? Not to say that Kevin Owens is not a big piece, but it's like he was.
Why are you moving? Because I was like, because see, now I'm sitting there thinking to myself, either they're going to have Cody win back-to-back Rumbles, which I don't think is going to help Cody in his favor, or they're going to have Cody win the Elimination Chamber. Because
I would say Cody wins the Chamber.
Okay, I'm going to say, because I'm going to tell you at the end of the show, they are clearly teasing Part 2. They're clearly teasing that. But I was like, you can't hold out but for so long, because you need to get that other SmackDown superstar in there. But I was like, but why break up Owens and Zayn? But now the way the match ended on Raw, it kind of makes sense on why Owens is there now. But I was like, but why they're a team? And I'm like, so now we're just going Sami Zayn's going back to, like, I just don't, I didn't get that. Did I like seeing Nick Aldis there? Sure. And but the whole Kevin Owens thing, I didn't get that. So, it was just odd. I was like, why not? I guess maybe they're gonna do Owens and Zayn at Mania and make Owens a heel again. But I was like, I guess I gotta see how it plays out with Triple H, right?
Yep.
So the women's tag team champions Chelsea Green and Piper Niven are backstage and said, he said who?
No, Chelsea. Say it again. Chelsea who?
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea who? So you're not gonna say it?
What? What are you supposed to say? Cardona?
You're not gonna say how she says her name on TV?
No, honestly, I don't know how she says her name. How she say her name?
Oh my gosh! Okay.
I missed it. You got school me.
She said it's Chelsea Green.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I did. Yeah, my bad.
It'd be so, because it'd be like Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. I'm like, why you? I don't know why she's doing that. I don't know. I have no idea.
Why are you dragging that green out, right?
Yes.
She said that Green said that she wants new titles that are stylish and classy like them. Then Charlotte walks up.
I'm real fast. At the moment, that was probably some of the best women's titles. So I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because they can
I swear. I swear. Big W comes in.
Big W. They're gonna tear all that shit down. Not Big W.
She's talking about stylish, and they bring in Big W. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a rap player. It's a wrap. Charlotte walks up to Nick Aldis, and Aldis dismisses Green and Niven. Aldis says he saw what happened at Fastlane, and Charlotte said she'll become champion if Bayley didn't try to referee. So Aldis says next week you'll go 1-on-1 with Io Sky for the WWE Women's Championship. So Flair's happy. So then, as Charlotte turns around, right there behind her is Jade Cargill.
Nice.
And but then here go Triple H coming up off the side of Jade Cargill with like this little grin on, like I want to see this. And then I was like, yo, Paul, calm down, calm the hell down. And then Flair, and then
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I want to.
Wait, you want to see what?
Charlotte and Jade.
I don't want to see Jade with nobody right until she gets better. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying I don't even want to see Charlotte. Like, even if she want to see Charlotte and Jade at the moment.
Yeah, no.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just like the Charlotte overload. I'm like, I don't even want to see Charlotte.
He said I don't even want to see Charlotte. So Triple H is about to go and say, "Hey, this here is a person like, oh, I know who she is. It's Jade." And Flair says, "It's nice to meet her." And Cargill says, "It's my pleasure." And Charlotte's just like, "Oh, it will be," and walks off. And that's what we get of Jade and Charlotte. So obviously they're gonna tease Jade on every single show. She was at Fastlane, she was at NXT, she had the season premiere of SmackDown. You know she's gonna be at the season premiere of Raw. So and then she's gonna be on all them shows, and we're gonna start to figure out where she going. So it's probably gonna be Raw. I just hope that they don't do Jade and Nia Jax. I'm like, you want to see shit? Put Jade and Nia Jax in the ring. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, you know.
I don't know. I still think that the way to go is to beat Becky and on Raw, take that NXT championship so she can be on both shows. Because draft split, who? What? No. I say do that and she can be on Raw and NXT. Win-win.
Right?
You don't think so?
I'm telling you, she's not going to be on NXT. I don't think she's going to be on NXT.
I'm not. But what's wrong with winning the championship and just doing the rounds down there and being on Raw at the same time? What's wrong with it? Ain't no draft split no more. I mean,
there's nothing wrong with that, but like, if they still see NXT as not the main show, they're gonna want her the main show.
She can still be on the main show and still be the. As you see with Becky and Dom, you can still be on the main show.
Becky's only doing it because of they're trying to get a new contract. Okay.
But still, I'm just saying. But even with Dom still doing it, it's a possibility they can still do that. Just real quick, don't you want to see Jay get better?
Yeah.
I'm not just talking about what's right and wrong and what you know what's going to happen.
No, I'm saying she can get better in the shadows. She don't have to. Well, no, not in the shadows, right? She can get better reps doing the loops.
Because putting her in the ring with Charlotte is a no-go. But then on top of that, putting her in the ring with Nia Jax ain't gonna do no better neither.
You can see you saying this, but you know, Jade has a performance center now. In AEW, they don't have nowhere for people to train at weekly, every day.
I'm pretty sure you have to. You have new talent down there. They don't have it's not a known show or even something like that. But they have a place where they can go and train the wrestlers.
No, they do not.
So where they train all the wrestlers? You have to train them somewhere.
They don't. I'm telling you, the younger people that come in, they train right in that ring when they set it up for whatever show that is.
We're going to have to see. I really
okay. Who is young that they need to train? Other than Jade, other than Jade and AEW, who do they quote unquote need to train to get better? And Hook, but Hook can go to a dojo or something.
You're talking AEW, right?
Yes. Because I feel like they just go to individual places, then they just meet in the ring, and like maybe Daniel send somebody that's like, "Hey, let me help you with a move." Other than that, I don't think they get that training like they do.
Where did Nick Wayne trainer? You know, Darby's trainer who just got in.
He probably trained. He trained. He's been training before. He's been doing all this before he was 18. And Tony Khan said, "When you get 18, then I will give you a contract." So he's been already wrestling.
Okay. I no matter what Sis decides to do or whatever they're gonna have to do for her, I'm going to have confidence that Triple H is going to make sure he does the right decision by her.
Yeah, so I think her having a performance center is definitely way more of an advantage already.
Okay, so
you got Norman Smiley with you too. Yeah, Norman Smiley and all them people too. Like, of course, before she had Danielson helping her here and there, but now you have like Norman Smiley and all them helping you. Shawn Michaels helping you for days and hours and stuff like that. It's much of a difference.
I just want them to protect her because I don't want this thing to turn sour. I'm a fan of Jay Cargill, so I don't want this to turn sour at all. Tag team championships: Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes taking on A-Town Down Under, which is their name, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. The match was a simple TV match. I really want Cody to stop doing this the 1D cutter. I really, because I'm realizing now Jay don't have them high enough. And when he don't have them high enough and they're just in a standing position, Cody's over rotating and he's falling on his head a lot. And he really almost killed himself on Raw. And on SmackDown, I was just like, I was watching it, and he fell the same way. But it wasn't as bad as Raw, but he's doing it the same way. Whereas when he was doing the Cody Cutter to somebody that was already standing, he had to worry about Jay being there. He had to go there, and they could kind of like fall into the cutter. Whereas Jay has to.
I'm not gonna lie, I like that move. Cody got to chill on it though, but I like the moves.
Look, I like it's creative, it's cool, but the way Cody is, because like I said, I don't think Jay ain't got him high enough, and Jay got to know, like, he don't have him falling, whereas somebody who's standing there ready to take it, they can fall into the cutter, you know what I'm saying? So if Cody's just going flat back, they can fall into the cutter, where Jay has to kind of like come down with him, and Cody's like going down before,
No, I'm saying, I think they should do it like momentum wise so it can help rather than just Jay picking them up. Like, I think Jay should shoot them off the ropes and then do it so that they can get momentum to where they can so that where Jay can pick them up probably by their legs, how Devon do, instead of Jay picking them up like by their like a belly to belly.
But the only problem with that is the timing. Because if they're coming off,
you gotta keep practicing it.
No, Cody is damn near 40 years old. Like to the point where it's like,
well, ain't nobody tell him to do a cutter as a finisher, so you don't have to practice it either way.
It's not the finisher because that's the setup to the crossroads. That's what happened. He hits Austin Theory, and then he picks him up, and then he hits a crossroads and wins the match. That's a lead up.
That's not even the finisher.
No, like they do that.
Oh, you can throw it in the trash then. I thought that was the finisher. You can throw that in the trash.
No, after they do the move, Cody gets up and then he picks them up and gives them a crossroads, and that's the match. It's a setup.
And if I was them, I would crossroads into the splash. But Cody not gonna let Jay have the last moves. But,
Exactly. So I was just like, okay, but it's just that I have a fear that he's going to hurt his neck, hurt his shoulder, or concuss himself because of what's going on. I think you really gotta chill. I mean, because the fans are liking it, but the way Cody is falling down, because Jay cannot either get him up high enough or they can't fall into the cutter. It's just gonna, because he don't take flat back, but like you gotta go watch the clip of tonight and you'll see, because I know you saw it on Monday, right? But as they go into the back and they're celebrating, then the Bloodlines music hits. Here come Solo and Jimmy. Jimmy is staring down, and they get faces. Jimmy's staring down Jey Uso, and then Solo staring down Cody. But then Roman comes out, and then Roman and Cody have a stare down, and I'm just like, they're teasing it like, okay, this ain't done. because obviously it wasn't done, but he had finished the
I'm
story.
gonna be honest with you. Am I excited about it? Maybe if they do it more towards Mania, I'll probably get excited about it. But right now, I'm not.
To be honest with you, I'm just kind of like over the bloodline kind of stuff. And I know they're teasing Jay and Jimmy also, but Jimmy's just coming off as an annoying asshole right now. Not even just an annoying asshole. And I'm just like, it's like I said, it's not even to the point where I'm like, yo, Jay, kick his ass. It's the point like, yo, just go away, Heat.
Real quick though, if they were to do the Bloodline versus Judgment Day, who would the woman be for the Bloodline? Would it be Nia Jax or like Tamina?
Oh God, you went from worse to worse. like, ugh.
I mean, the Usos debut with Tamina, so it makes sense. Nia Jax obviously makes sense.
To be honest with you, you talking about like if they do a War Games or Survivor Series match,
or they do like something head to head, yeah.
If they do a War Games or Survivor Series match, there will be no women in it.
But I'm saying if they had to have the woman in it,
a woman in it,
like they do a mixed tag or something.
I would guess Nia Jax, but right now you don't just throw a random woman into the bloodline right now. I mean, maybe even Ava, but I doubt it. However, like I said, because if they was to do a War Games, it would be JD McDonough in that spot for Rhea, opposed to Rhea Ripley being in there, because they're not going to do it because that means it will be hard to do. If it's a War Games, it'll be hard to do that. If it's a Survivor Series, that means they can only fight each other, and I mean that's just going to be boring to watch in my opinion. It's like, okay, they're going to be fighting the whole damn time, and they're not going to let nobody hit Rhea. Rhea will get all these cheap shots in. So
I mean, I'm gonna be honest though, if it is Rhea and Nia Jax, I feel like they can hit men and get hit. It's Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax.
Yeah, I get it.
Both of them probably bigger than half the men in the match.
I just think Rhea and Nia will probably just get their one-on-one match at Crown Jewel or Survivor Series.
Yeah,
that's what I think. But now we go to the main event: Solo Sikoa taking on L.A. Knight. Yeah. So I thought the match was pretty good. L.A. Knight is crazy over right now. Him being obviously he's being in the feud with Roman Reigns for Crown Jewel, it looks like, but I gotta see what happens. But what happened is Jimmy runs down to come tag LA Knight, but then John Cena comes in and hits Jimmy with an attitude adjustment, and then
did he have the hat on or did the hat fall off?
Say what?
Did he have the hat on or did the hat fall off?
He had the hat on. I think the hat kind of fell off. He ain't Bobby Lashley. Them jokes ain't staying on. Knight hit with the distraction from Cena. I don't know if Cena hit Solo. So I kind of really looked away and missed this part. But Knight hits the blunt force trauma on Solo Sikoa and wins the matchup. I thought it was a decent season premiere. I would give it still like a thumbs up. I had no reason to hate this show, but I don't understand why Kevin Owens is on SmackDown. I like Nick Aldis. Him and General Manager is cool, but I'm just surprised is he not going to wrestle? Because I would love to see Nick Aldis wrestle for WWE, you know. And we're going back to the General Manager thing. So obviously this is like a Triple H move of having the General Manager. I don't know what he has planned or what the case may be, but I was really feeling the Roman and Cody stare down. That's the one I was really looking into, because they're going to tease that. But yeah, that was SmackDown for you guys. So you guys can post in the comments down below how you guys felt about it. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed our review. Hit the subscribe button for more WWE content or wrestling content right here on NC Studios. I know how to catch up on a lot of things, but you can just check it out right here. So once again, this is NC, the place we chose to Mr. A&D, and not Deion Sanders for prime time.
Yeah.
And the Nerd Coalition is out.